Hello, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my YouTube channel. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Friday weekly wrap up. I am your tarot fairy godmother, and I'm excited to see you here. This past Monday, we didn't do a 3-card weekly reading, and I apologize for that. I was traveling back from my tour in the Tampa Bay area. I want to say thank you to all the people I saw there. It was very nice, very successful, very good. I'll look forward to seeing y'all again. And the next trip I am planning is to the Northeast. May 26th through June 5th, I will be in Connecticut. I can make side trips to Rhode Island or Massachusetts or New York. So please consider that and consider maybe having a party or seeing me in person. I will be doing readings out of True Bikram Yoga in Madison, Connecticut, and as well traveling to wherever you want me to be. So here we are right now. It's Friday. What we do on Friday is we do a card to wrap up the week. It's been a very interesting week, hasn't it? And I'm so happy to see all of you here. I want to start out by saying thank you to Rob and Renee, not only for being a member here, but for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Super chats and super stickers are ways that you can support this channel. You can also support me by becoming a member of this channel. You can see who the members are because their names are in green. Members are making a monthly commitment at one of 3 levels to support this channel and receive some fun perks as well. So thank you all so very much for your support. You can also support me by liking this video. And if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell. So if you are watching this in replay, I won't be able to pull a card for you. But if you're watching in replay or if you're waiting for your card, if you hear something that I'm saying to someone else that resonates for you, go ahead and take that to your heart as a reading, because that is how these group sessions work. All right. So I will take these requests in the order that I see them, but first we're going to do a card for the collective for the week. And today I'm working with my Spiral Tarot. It's an oldie but a goodie. I use this one a lot, don't I? It is one of my workhorses. 3 of Wands. I think this week we were all thinking about the things that could happen, good or not so good. With Tuesday, and we had a nice session on Tuesday when we looked at the Tarot Twos. If you weren't there and you haven't seen the replay, please do. But what a special day that was. 2/22/2022 on a Tuesday. So that was fun. But we've also seen some disturbing things happening on the planet. And so collectively, when we look at the 3 of Wands, we have to remember that as individuals, as communities, and as nations, we all have the ability to be successful. We all have the ability to create a life that works for us. But we need to put our minds in that direction. All right. And before we get going, I want to say thank you so much to Sayoni for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you. It's so nice to see you here. Okay. So the first request that I see is Diana Price. So nice to see you here. I know you're in class and watching the replay, but I'm still happy to see you. 4 of Wands reversed. You have spent time this week looking for what's going to make you feel stable, what's going to bring you joy, what's going to make you feel safe. Continue on that search. Maybe you found it now, maybe you haven't, but one way or the other, I promise you that you will. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here, and thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for your wrap up, the 3 of Pentacles. I think you had a good week at work. I think maybe you're learning some new skills. You might have gotten some recognition for your good work. So whatever you did well, you did some things well this week, so good job. Marion Newberry, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here, and thanks for using one of the members-only emojis. You pulled a card for yourself on Monday. Well done. Page of Cups, which has shown up a lot lately. Feels like lovely energy, asking me to communicate more with the divine. I love to see the Page of Cups that way. So we wrap up your week with the Five of Cups, where I feel like there are some spaces where you're having some grief or some sense of loss or some opportunity to heal from things of the past. And so allow that energy, that spirit that you communicate with, that divinity, to help you process and heal from grief that is current or grief that is old. Teresa C., nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. It's a snow day in the Pocono Mountains, and it's 79 and sunny here in Florida. Sorry, that's mean. But I used to live in the Poconos, and so, I get it. I understand. I hope you don't have to shovel. That was my least favorite thing, shoveling snow. Man, did I hate that. Ooh. And here in Florida, we don't have to shovel anything. It may get cold, but there's nothing to shovel. All right. So to wrap up your week, Teresa, the Six of Cups reversed. I wonder this week if you had a conversation with someone you have not had a conversation with for a while. I wonder if you've been thinking about your past or doing some healing from your past. But this really is a card about processing, healing, reuniting, remembering things from the past and looking at how the past has influenced you to get where you are and how that may direct or influence your future. Pamela Lath, nice to see you. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Thanks for being a member and thanks for being here. Here is a wrap-up card for the week. You've got ice and snow as well. Yeah, there is a reason I moved from Connecticut and Pennsylvania to Florida. And there's a reason when I visit y'all, I do it in the spring, summer, and early fall. All right. Although I have caught the snow in the past 10 years coming to visit, I have caught the snow in March a couple of times. It's true. All right. Pamela, the Hierophant. I feel like this week you have really worked to take control of your life in a lot of ways, to seek out proper authorities to help when needed, to recognize your own strength and your own authority, and to really think about where you want to go and what you want to do going forward. And so I think you're in a good place of power in your life in a lot of ways. All right, and I want to say thank you to Marion Newberry. That Five of Cups interpretation was spot on. Old guilt was bugging me. You helped. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate you being a member. I appreciate your support. And thanks for supporting us here today. Glad it worked out. It usually does. And I appreciate that acknowledgement. Thank you very much. Chara Sotomayor, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card to end the week for Lucian and for you. And we're going to start with you, Chara. We're going to start with a card to wrap up your week, the Devil. It's been a hell of a week for you. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of difficulty, whether that's internal or external. There is in that, though, a lot of opportunity for your own healing and your own spiritual enlightenment. Be kind to yourself, but recognize that everything that is happening is taking you where you need to be. Lucian. Oh, hang on. Card on the floor. That must be Lucian's card. Here we go. Lucian, the King of Pentacles. Recognize your own strength to be present for yourself, to be present for others, to do what you need to do, to take care of what you need to take care of. It looks like this week you really stepped up to be the responsible young man that you need to be. Very well done. Denise Woods, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. The High Priestess reversed. I think this might have been a little bit of a tough week for you. Perhaps you are not feeling your best. Perhaps there are some things on your mind that are difficult. Perhaps someone else has not treated you well. You need to recognize your strength, your beauty, and you need to keep people away from you who aren't going to treat you right. That's the thing going forward. Cassandra, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using all the members only emojis. Here's a card for your Friday. The Nine of Wands reversed. So we remember that you're a new mama who has just ended her maternity leave and had to go back to work. And this card really speaks to that. You're tired, you're impatient, it's not easy. You are learning to ask for help, which is great. You do have good, helpful people around you, and you're getting through it and you're doing okay. It's fine. It's fine. Ain't none of this easy, but you're doing a great job. Pamela's Insight, so nice to see you. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Princess of Wands, which would be like the Page of Wands. This week, I feel like you may have done a lot of healing for your own inner child. I feel like you might have done some exploration with your creativity. And I feel like you have done some real work to move yourself forward. So very well done here. Gemini Sun, so great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using a members only emoji. Here is a card for you. Eight of Wands. So Gemini Sun, things are going really quickly and really moving forward. I feel like a lot happened this week. I feel like you're processing. I feel like you're doing what you need to do. I feel like you're running on instinct in a lot of ways, but you are moving yourself forward and doing what you have to do. Okay, Von Ray, I think you used one of your member anniversary chat. Thank you for doing that, and thank you so much for being a member. I applied for an apartment on Monday, signed the lease on Wednesday, and picked up the keys on Monday. You said it would be quick, and it was extremely quick. There you go. There you go. Very well done. Is it the same one that we spoke about or a different one? I'm curious to know. Let me know. But very good. Congratulations. I'm very excited for you. All right. So now let's give you your card now that we know that, Von Ray. The Ten of Cups reversed. You know, this is the week where you are, excuse me for saying it, processing some of the twisted branches on your family tree. Don't worry, we all have that to some extent. But what you are doing really is sort of healing from some family trauma and difficulty, and it is not easy, but it's so important. So you go for it and you be strong. Clumsy Clairvoyance, so great to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for you. The Devil, my friend. I feel like you've really been in it recently where, you know, you've got so much going for you that you don't always see. And I feel like you are doing, you know, that deeper shadow work that you really need to do. And you might have done some of that this week. I promise you, you are moving forward in the right way. I promise. I want you to change your name, though. You're not clumsy. Not at all. I want you to change your name to Smooth Clarity, my friend. It doesn't really have to be that. But seriously, it is time to let go of that. It's a fun name, but I think there's a part of you that holds yourself back because you really do think that you are awkward or clumsy in certain ways, and you're not. Nettie P, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. The Star reverse. This week you did not get everything you wanted. It might have been a little bit of a tough week. Let's turn this right side up to welcome for you healing, satisfaction, fulfillment. Keep looking for what you want. That's the important thing. Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. No, you're not a member, but what you did was you gave me a bunch of penguins. Thank you for the penguins. Your emoji game is so good. It really is. And before I do you, baby cakes, I want to say thank you so much to Autumn Pond, who is a member here and who has helped out with a super sticker. We really appreciate that. Okay, baby cakes, so happy to see you. 10 of Pentacles reversed. I'm wondering if this week there was a difficulty regarding where you're living or regarding a family member, or if you are healing from some ancestral trauma. One way or the other, it feels a little difficult. Now, I know you had that whole car thing. This feels like some other thing. It's like one by one, you are dealing with traumas and difficulties, dealing with them, getting rid of them, healing, moving on. This is another one. It's not easy, but you are climbing the staircase toward enlightenment and well-being and having what you want in your life. I promise you that, baby cakes, you are. And I want to say thank you so much to Clumsy Clairvoyance for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Just did baby cakes. Here's Amber A. Thanks for being here. Amber A, here we go. The star. I think this week you may have had some good things happen. You may have embraced some healing. You may have embraced some growth. You may have had some satisfaction. I feel like you've planted some seeds this week that are going to grow in a very beautiful way for you. Very well done. Melissa Grosso, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Glad you are here. Ace of Swords. This week you learned something, you figured something out, you had some important communication. I was going to say good communication. I think you did a good job, but I don't know if it was like enjoyable. But I think you're really figuring things out. It's not easy, but you are learning to be smart and shrewd in this way. You've always been smart, but you're learning how to play the game in a way that feels authentic, but gets what you need. Very well done. Autumn Pond, really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member here. And thank you again for the super sticker. Working nights. Happy you're awake from this. Here is your card. 9 of Cups. Although the schedule may be a little weird, I think you had a good week. I think you got a lot done. This is a card of wishes fulfilled. So I feel like there are good things that are happening, good things that you're doing, and this sets the stage for more good things going forward. Very well done. Peggy Lou Leven, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Princess of Cups reversed, which is the Page of Cups reversed. I think there were some ways this week that you just were not feeling the love. And so let's turn this right side up and let's remind you that you are loved, that you are love, that you are loving, and that you have that power within you. Christina R., so nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Queen of Swords. It may not be easy, Christina, but this week you did a lot to learn, to grow, to do the right thing, to do what you need to do. You are doing what you need to do, and you will be glad of it, even if it's not easy now. Robin Renee, thank you for being a member here. Thank you for using a members only emoji. Thank you for the super sticker, and thanks for giving me the name Tarot Fairy Godmother. I really appreciate that. Please pull a wrap-up card for me, and you're spelling it R-A-P, which is fun. I have always wanted to be the wrapping tarot reader. I think it would be so much fun if A, I could wrap, and B, I could rap about the cards. Wouldn't that be great? But I can't. Man, I should get Taina to help me. Maybe, do I have some rhythm in there? I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But I will pull a card for you for this week. The 2 of Pentacles reverse, man, you were busy this week. And I think there's been some moments where you feel like you don't have it in you. You don't have the time, the energy, the money, the whatever to do what you need to do. And you're tired and it's hard, but you keep on going because that's what you need to do. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is your wrap-up card. Six of Swords. Betty, you are absolutely moving forward. And this week, you were logic, you were smart, you got a lot done, but definitely moving yourself forward in so many ways. And I think getting things organized in such a way that you'll be able to have a little more time for yourself. Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Seven of Wands reversed. I think this week there were some people or a person who stepped up to remind you that you're not alone, that you have people around you to help you. Maybe you learned to ask for help. One way or the other, it feels like teamwork, it feels like friendship, it feels like good people around you, and that is a beautiful thing. Carrie Dunnick, so nice to see you. Here is a card for you. The Queen of Wands reversed. So this is an interesting thing because it just makes me feel like you may be, I don't know, you may be feeling tired, you may be feeling uninspired, you may be feeling like you are, you may be feeling like you are not where you want to be entirely. And that's hard. That's really hard. But I think you need some good self-care. You need to do for yourself, do what you need to do for you. You need to have some fun. You need to be creative, and I think you'll get where you need to be. Sayoni, so nice to see you. And again, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Here to wrap up your week, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you did a good job communicating. You did a good job learning. You did a good job knowing what your truth is and sharing your truth, and that's what you move forward. Your ability to see truth, know truth, and speak truth, your ability to communicate, and your ability to do the right thing. Very well done. Febborn, so nice to see you. Glad you're here. Here is a card for you. Judgment. So it feels like this week you may have had to say goodbye to someone or something. You may have had to really work on getting closure to something. Maybe you finished a project and recognized that you did a good job. This is really about letting go of something and opening up to something else in big ways and in small ways. So it may have been a very powerful week for you, opening you up to something new and wonderful going forward. Rosie Telser, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Here's a card for you. I shuffled, but I still got Judgment once again. And so this is indeed also a card for you, Rosie. But I feel like for you, it's an urging. Like this week, maybe you have come to an understanding that you need to put closure to something, that you need to change something or end something and take that power. Hey, Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Here is a wrap-up card for you. Four of Swords. I feel like this week you really had to rest and you really had to do some self-care and you really had to be careful about what you involved yourself in. And I think that continues. I feel like self-care is the word of the week, last week, this week, going forward. That's what's important. Jeannie Mnuchin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Oh, and you're about to shovel out your car. Lucky you, man. I know those days, and I'm glad they're behind me. And Jeannie, you came from Florida and went to Massachusetts, so I know this is not an unfamiliar thing because you've been there before, but oh my gosh. All right, so a card for you, Jeannie. Queen of Swords, I think you really found a way to rise into the leadership that you need, and you're learning how to use your words and speak your truth in a way that's going to work to take you to where you need to be. Very well done. Okay, hey, Julie Rogan, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. And thanks for being in last night's class on the majors. That was a lot of fun. It was so nice to see you there. Really appreciate you. And thanks for the feedback, Teresa. Excuse me. All right. So Julie, you're up next. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being Um, thanks for the super sticker. And thanks for being in class last night. Really, really appreciate it. This week may have been difficult for you. You may have had some anxiety. You may have felt stuck. You may have wondered what to do or where to go. I feel like you've really had to think yourself out of some anxiety this week. And I know in class you mentioned being too much in your mind, and lo and behold, here it is. Yes, yes. So you need to remember that you have the tools to think your way out of everything you've thought your way into. Hey, Claire C., so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a wrap-up card, Nine of Pentacles. Hey, I think this week you actually had a good week taking care of what you want to take care of and remembering your skills and your ability and your strength and recognizing that you are in your own domain and can do what you want. Very well done. Oh, Chara, thanks for using the agreed emoji. That's fun. 3 days with no cigarettes. Well done, Chara. I've been there. I understand. That is not an easy thing to do, but it's so important. And Lucian caught up on his schoolwork. Very good, very good. Oh, Von Ray, it was the same apartment. Very good. Hey, Angelic Michelle, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Here's a wrap-up card for you, Angelic Michelle. 3 of Swords reversed. Not the easiest week, but a time of healing. I feel like you are very actively involved in your own healing and perhaps in the healing of others. And this will take you exactly where you need to be. So be open to healing. That's the important thing. Be open to healing yourself and be open to yourself as a healer. And Christina R. requests a card for Karen Winkle. Absolutely, yes. 5 of Wands reverse, Karen. This week, I think you learned not to get into the battle if the battle isn't really about you. I think you learned some diplomacy, and I think it made things a little bit easier. Very well done. And let me say thank you so much to Wendy Milano, who has been a member for 8 months. Very good. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Okay. Hey, Zuri, who just had a birthday. Yacht Zuri Shop. If you don't know the Yacht Zuri Shop, you should. YachtZuri.com. Definitely check her out. She's got great things. And here's a wrap-up card for your week, 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you're really getting to where you need to be, learning what you need to learn, doing what you need to do, helping others, asking others for help. You're going where you need to go. It's all good. And thank you all for the feedback. I don't always read it aloud, but I do read it. I appreciate it. Wendy Milano, absolutely a card for you. And once again, thank you so much for your support in all the ways that you are supportive. Here's a card for your week. You got Judgment as well, and I know exactly what it's about for you, man. The endings and beginnings, letting go of one thing, opening up to another. This has been a week that's been full of that, and you are definitely on your right path. Very well done. Okay. Thank you all so much for the feedback. From my perspective, I have gotten to every question. If I accidentally skipped you, I'm so sorry. Please do reiterate. If you're just getting here, you haven't asked for a card, it's last call for readings, y'all. I will be back tomorrow as usual at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time with the Saturday Psychic Sampler. That's where you ask a specific question and I give you a specific answer. So look for the link for that. I hope to see you there. Our March events, the links are all up for our March events, so I hope to see you there as well. I want to remind you I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or in person at this here table in Palm City, Florida. And again, remember that I'll be traveling to Connecticut and parts Northeast at the end of May. So I'll hope to see you there. Thank you all so very much. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to everyone for liking this video, and thank you to all the people who helped out with super chats and super stickers. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you very much.